I've come up with a new trading strategy with nearly a 90% win rate, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down exactly how it works. I'm working with an $8 account, and I use the RSI to time this entry due to its low reading on all time frames, confirming the market is heavily oversold and due for a corrective move. I'll drop this trade on my group as soon as the bullish momentum starts showing on the 5-minute time frame. I'm just going to wait until the bulls lose momentum before closing the trade. A few minutes in, we are in deep profits and I'm getting early reversal signal on the 1-minute time frame, so I'm just going to close the position to lock in profits. Now that I have something a bit more reasonable to trade with, the whole strategy here is to scalp breakout using good lot size, but with the account still being relatively small for this strategy, I have to stay cautious of any pullbacks. Okay, I've closed out the position and I'm not taking any unnecessary risk here. I'll wait for a reversal setup, especially since our time frame from the top 8 minutes downwards are sitting above the 70 level on the RSI. I think this is it. I'll enter with a proper lot, but I won't hold the position for long. I'm anticipating a pushback up into my entry zone to trigger my limits, then a bearish move afterwards. Price has hit my TP, so I'm just going to close the remaining position and wait for my pending order to be activated. About 2 hours later, I spotted another breakout on V50, so I've taken a position. I'm spotting a mistake in my entry. I didn't wait for the candlestick to break lower than the previous one, so I'm adding a stop loss and placing a sell stop to catch the move once price breaks structure properly. Well, that lesson was learned loud and clear. I'm just going to wait for the market to hit my limit order before taking action. About 2 hours later, the market finally broke down and hit my limits, and I've added 2 more positions to max my profits. Ten minutes later, price topped my TP and began reversing, so I'm just going to close the final position and lock everything in. Later in the day, I caught another breakout on V51X, showing strong bullish momentum, so I'm just going to follow the market movement and see how it plays out. Mind you, this is a pure scalping approach, so I'm just going to take as much as I can from the market and get out. Now, we wait. A few minutes in, price is approaching my TP zone, but the RSI is already above 70 on the 1-minute chart, signaling potential exhaustion, which is why I closed the position to avoid being caught in pullbacks. Now that the account is solid enough, I can comfortably trade boom and crash. The strategy behind this setup is straightforward. I'm selling once the RSI pushes above 70 and I'm taking profit around the 50 to 55 zone on the RSI based on the 1-minute time frame. A few minutes in, the RSI has reached the 50 mark, so I'll be preparing to close the position shortly. And that's exactly how I execute my boom index setup. And now we are back on V51X, and I'm taking a sell position. Beyond the market being overbought, when you get a red doji followed by a solid candlestick that fails to break the previous high, that's a pattern the market consistently respects. It's the same setup in reverse for buys, but with bullish candlestick. And we've hit TP, so I'm just going to close all position. Now that we are sitting at 1,000 plus, I'm just going to take one last trade on this account. Still on V51X, we just caught another breakout on the 30 minutes time frame. So I'm in the market. Let's see how it plays out. A few minutes into the trade, my TP has been hit, and just like that, I've grown an $8 account to $3,000 using this strategy. If you enjoyed this video and want more like this, leave a like, follow, and you can find the link to my Telegram channel in my bio. Have a nice day.